Welcome back. In the previous part, we finished off the bonding and any little things I could find around the place that I felt that we needed to do. So now we head off to the keep. And maybe get some talks going about the, crossbell situation is the best way of putting it. Do 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 do. Took you long enough, Schwarzer. I was busy. I assume you saw the request. Yeah, I looked it over. You said you were okay with the others from Class 7 joining in, right? Yes, I've already calibrated with them in mind. And now let's begin. Wait just a moment, please. We still need to get ready. Briefing is this afternoon. Once we start the Keep trial, we won't have time for anything else. Should I call Class 7 together to begin the trial? Start the Keep trial. Understood. I'll call Class 7 over here. I will summon my assistant in that case. And so Rean called up the members of Class 7 and explained to them how they'd be doing a Keep trial together. Never thought I'd end up here again. It's been some time since we were last here, a month and a half if memory serves. I was here last time, so it's only been 3 weeks for me. I see. So we got left out and didn't even know, huh? It's not like that. The request last time was a bit last minute. That aside, I think this trial will be good training for you guys. So think of this as practice for our upcoming field exercises. I see, this may prove interesting after all. Had my doubts, but now I'm getting kind of fired up. I have no objections. This time the keep will be set to level 2. You will find it much more challenging than the previous level, and I hope you enjoy it. Please be careful. I'll do everything I can to help. I'll help! Navigate you safely. Is it seriously that dangerous? I guess we've got no choice but to plow through it. I eagerly await a greater challenge. I'll give this trial my all. Agreed, I am ready to begin at any time. That's the spirit. Now let's get this started. Get me some good data down there. You may use the elevator in the back like last time. Very well. But yeah, Azure and crossbell as a greater whole is something I want to talk about here. In regards to the Phantasmal Blaze plan. What were Ouroboros doing there and stuff like that? Like, This is basically me just throwing out thoughts. I've done a bit of it on Discord if you're on there. So basically be going over some thoughts again. I just want thoughts and feelings again. Don't spoil Cold Steel 4 though. Oh, this was unexpected. It's green. Saurian ale? Baby, 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 baby. Seems fairly simple, but green. It's like everything changed once we took the elevator. The monsters here are completely different. Stay on your toes, everyone. Understood. They may have gotten stronger, but so have we. We can do this. You bet we can. Are you quite finished? Without further ado, let the Einhel Keep level 2 trial begin. Please be careful, everyone. Just stepped out, Tina. Alright, let's do this, Class 7. Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to start using orders from here on. Good call. Sledgehammer. Windblade.
Let's begin.
Oh, yeah. So, my thought process is very much like, after going through the crossbow games now, what was the point? Like, not what was the point in playing?
It's a dead end.
It's not.
We're, doing this test with a different layout. I forgot to mention it.
So we'll have to crawl through the duct. I hope the girls are okay with this.
Why do we have to do this?
Because it's part of the Oh, I see. It's dark, so I can't see anything.
I don't want to hear another word.
Don't stop in the middle of a duct. Enemy found. Begin suppression.
Right, so I can carry on talking now. Second form Gale.
Second form, Gale!
What's the point of Ouroboros
Here I go!
doing anything
You can't
in
escape!
Crossbell?
Fire!
Like, why were they there? What
Very
was their
well.
motive? What were they doing? Because that's very interesting that they were there,
Strike!
but they didn't seem to really care at all
Rean, activate. Fire.
about acquiring Kia.
I'm up!
It's almost like they knew how events would play out and Kia would
turn.
actually end up the way she did. Which is
There's more.
entirely possible. But
Let's
the
go.
question is, how does this all play into the Phantasmal
Second form,
Blaze plan?
Gale!
And all I can think of
my
is
turn.
very much like,
You can't escape!
it's very much to do with,
Let's go!
what's the best way of putting it, everything happening in this game, I feel. And this may
My
be
turn.
like spoilers for Cold Steel 3, essentially. The rest of Cold Steel 3. Like, 'cause it's
Let's go.
going to relate to the ending, is the best way of putting it. So, it's like, if you don't want to know anything,
Alright, nice work.
time code at this point is the best way of putting it. Go to that, because we're going to be talking about stuff that happens later in Cold Steel 3. It's like, I just realised it's like, yeah, you don't want to know if you're following along at this
I
point,
did
do you?
I must
Because that
train
would be
even-
spoilers. So, hopefully you're gone. Otherwise, you're gonna get spoiled. You're gonna get spoiled. So, at the end, we've seen like several different knights, don't we? But if I remember correctly, we only see 6. And I was very suspicious and thinking that Rufus could be the 7th. The way he was looking down on everything looked very, very suspicious. So I'm very much thinking, like, where is the 7th? Where does that come from? And I'm thinking it comes from Crossbell. That's what my thought process was at the end. And maybe that's what Ouroboros were doing, with trying to find the location of one of the Divine Knights in Crossbell. Because they were in the marsh area, and we never really found out why, but the area they were in was sort of like on a pedestal. Like, almost like it had steps leading up to something, and it very much reminds me of what we saw earlier with Emma, where it's like, it's this small area, and maybe there's some kind of like spirit shrine there or something like that, is what I'm thinking. Or some kind of test or something like that that Rufus is gonna go through or has been through to get a Divine Knight himself. And maybe that's part of what the Phantasmal Blaze plan is all about. Also probably the whole stimulating the spirit veins and stuff like that. I feel that's part of the greater whole of everything. I think that's what's going on there. Like, that was the point of Crossbell. It's like it's building up events that are going to spill over into this situation that's coming in this game. That's very much what I'm thinking. But, yes, but. Oh, would have been alright.
Let's do this!
But I have further thoughts there, very much like, so what's actually the purpose of the Phantasmal Blaze plan? Why do they want to? Clearly, what they're doing is activating the
Can't
knights.
escape! Fire!
Why? Because that's what Vita was trying to do. She was trying
I
to
shall go.
get
Rean, activate. Fire.
Crow and Rean to fight
There.
for some reason,
An opening!
as a way to somehow make the Phantasmal Blaze plan be
Let's go.
complete. But then it was taken over
There!
by.
It's my turn!
It's, I think, like, again, this is why it's like my thought process is still growing at this point in regards to this. It's a very much that's.
Now.
So yeah, it was taken over by the Chancellor, Gilliath Osborne,
Target's
the
eliminated.
Blood and Iron
Move out.
Chancellor. But what's its purpose? They're strong. How in the world did he get our chaosms in here? There's monsters too. Where does he get these things? Can't speak for the machines, but I know that the army collects these monsters, and Professor Schmidt is nothing if not well connected. He's the man who designed both the Panzersoldat and the railway guns. No, he's the one who made those things. They're the ones that were deployed on the Crossbelt border. Yep. That's right, I forgot that you had to face them down. Eturege guns with high destructive power, even at a very long range. That's right, the fortress had them pointed right at Crossbelt City. That's the man who made them. Una? Fine. Bring it on. You want to test me, Professor? Then I'll take your test and I'll ace it. Good. Use that fire. Just make sure it doesn't cloud your judgment, clear? As a crisp spring morning. Kurt, Ali, I'm gonna need your help. Right, you've got it. I don't entirely understand, but you have my full support.
How many are there? Ugh, damn you, Professor!
Sorry, Yuna. That's the last act, I promise.
Right, so another time code for the people who want to avoid spoilers here. There you go. Right, hopefully you're gone. Because, right, as we were saying, like, what's the purpose of him taking over it? What's the entire plan? Like, what is the plan? It's clearly to do with the Great One, which we know what that is at this point. But how does the Knights fighting bring about the Great One? The only thing I could think of, which is what I mentioned on Discord, is very much like the idea that it's somehow like Highlander. There can be only one. If you've not seen the Highlander films, basically, this is a spoiler for Highlander, but, you know, we've got to talk about it to make sense. What happens in that is basically there's immortals on Earth. Group of people who are immortal, but they
Treasure located.
can actually be killed. And the way you kill them is you chop off their head. But you gain, like, their power and their memories. And it makes you stronger, and the whole idea is there can eventually be only one. And that one gets the prize. I'm not going to spoil what the prize is, but I'm feeling it's probably going to be a similar idea here, where it's like they're going to be fighting the Knights, aren't they? That's what's going to be happening. Based on what Vita wanted to happen, and based on what the Great One is, and what Valimar said, and all this type of stuff, then it's very much going to be a fight between the Knights in order for them to, like, gain the power of the Great One, or something like that. But beyond that, it's like, I don't know, but that's going to cause a lot of issues. Because it's like the people we have to fight and potentially kill? That's the issue. That would also explain why the people are coming back to life and stuff like that. It's like that's where my thoughts and feelings are at the moment in regards to all this, but whether or not I'm right, we'll see. I'm probably slightly close, I feel. Right, so anyway, this should be where the
for a break.
people who have jumped around in the video should have caught up. So let's heal up and get ready for the boss fight. I could have put the time code after this point, but you know. And there's our goal. Phew, we made it safe and sound. There were challenges here and there, but it wasn't too bad in the end. But this isn't over. If the pattern holds... Is that one of the Society's archaisms? No, it's different somehow. Is this thing using the same technology those patrollers were? Precisely. This is the Stratos Driver, my own prototype of an automated combat machine. Oh, come on. Really, Professor? You're making archaisms now? Society making them was bad enough. As I said, it's simply a prototype. You lot should be able to handle it. Even so, you shouldn't treat it like the scrap metal you fought against in your field exercises. The diver bits are combat machines controlled by the main unit. Be careful not to let them surround you. Fine then, bring it on. Let's scrap these hunks of junk. Right. Commencing attack. It'll take all we've got to bring him down. Let's go.
Be on guard. It's strong.
Alright, I want to think orders here. Ooh,
It's my
ADF down
turn.
is not good. Okay, we could get sledgehammers, probably good, but not yet. So let's go with the damage reduction.
Form up! Iron Will formation! I'm up!
I'm thinking I want to try and get rid of these little guys as quickly as possible.
Get back!
But I'm eyeing up
It's
that
down!
crit for that
I'll
with an
assist.
S crit.
All right.
Alright.
You can't escape.
Did we get some defense down? What did we get?
My
We
turn.
did get some defense down. Good, 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 good. What do we'll go with that one because it's a bit more health there.
Strike!
Now.
Alright, so now we're going to come in with Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer!
I shall go.
I'm going to go in with a normal attack.
Yeah. There. Instructor Rean.
In Arcadius
Got it.
gear.
Now, transform. Sync complete. Go, Arcadius gear. Ready, launch. Brianna, open fire. Exterminating target.
Let's go!
Ooh, I was going to say, like, I'm going to come in and try and get break on it, but let's actually go with the damage up.
Let's go! Raging fire
We
formation!
should get the
It's my turn!
break on it with this.
Get back! Very well.
Well,
There! It's down!
It's mine! All right! You can't escape! Fire! Wide open!
It's mine!
just debating on the orders and stuff like that.
Let's go!
Okay, so
Get back!
I want to be sure I get that. It's just, oh, you would, wouldn't you? That was annoying.
Sorry, everyone.
Now.
It'll be fine though. I was very tempted by the Zarams though.
Thank you.
It's my turn!
Order. Let's get that delay
Strike!
down.
Windblade formation!
All right! Ha!
Thanks!
It's my turn!
So it would be good.
You can't escape! Fire!
Have a bit more speed on us. That's an issue.
Now.
That is an issue.
Thanks.
Let's go!
Let's see about using some of these.
Yeah!
Why not?
Thank
Thanks!
Thanks.
It's my turn!
Break through!
I don't know where I got them. Was that DLC? Maybe it's a bit
Let's go.
cheaty, but anyway.
Crimson Slash!
All right! You can't escape! Fire!
Now.
So I am trying
Yeah.
to get your breakdown, but it's
Let's
not
go.
going down as fast as I want. And I am very worried you're going to get that crit. And it's like, the only way I know of avoiding a crit with you
Form up! Iron Will
is
formation!
genuinely using as a ram. It's
Very
like,
well.
let's use them, get them out the way.
Yeah. Thanks.
I was going to sell them, but got loads of money anyway.
My blade, calm as still water. Now! Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
I was hoping that'd be a bit better. Uh-oh.
My turn!
Uh-oh. It's like, uh-oh.
Yeah!
I'm thinking if I can somehow get more breakout on it. Can't use it, can I?
Thanks.
She's got the debuff.
Let's go!
Well, I would have liked to impeded it. Hopefully this works.
Let's go. Ebon Crest.
Let's go!
I'm gonna like just screw it.
Ha!
Hopefully that reflects. Yeah.
Now.
Now.
Reenact. Activate. Fire. Now.
An opening!
All right. You can't escape. Fire!
My turn!
I need that Ebon Crest really at this point, so it's like screw it. I'm gonna be using all these things because it's like, you know what,
Thanks.
it's fine.
Thanks.
It's my turn!
Ebon Crest again.
Let's go. Ebon Crest.
I'm up! Ha! My turn!
I need the CP up and stuff like that to
Now.
just get stuff going nicely.
There.
It's my turn! Sit!
Need to work on
Let's
like
go.
working on break really, don't I?
All right. It's my
I
turn.
mean, it was flashing orders and I completely ignored it.
Let's go!
Again, it's like, I want that. Eh.
My blade.
Like, let's throw them out.
Behold!
Now.
I was hoping to get, like, stuff out here so I could get that, but that's not worked out for me either. Let's go Sledgehammer. So this thing, I need to work on the break.
Reenact. Fire. There.
An opening!
All right. Take this.
My turn. There.
I'm up!
It's like,
Get back! Everyone okay?
that was a mess. Ah well. I feel like I need to, like, heal up and get some other stuff
Stats
sorted, that's the
updated.
thing. Maybe I should have invested in weapons. Phew. It's finally over. Yeah, and the test should be too. Good. You see that, Schmidt? We trashed your twisted little creations. And of course you did. This is a test, not a death sentence. You're supposed to pass. And honestly, your clear time and teamwork could stand to be improved. It's nothing to be proud of. This concludes your trial. Now quit dawdling and get back to the entrance. I think you did great, really. Professor, would it hurt to be a little nicer to them? Yes, it would. He didn't seem ruffled in the slightest. Oh well, getting upset about it would just be a waste of energy. The important thing is we made it through without anyone getting hurt. You know. That's a good way to look at it. What the professor said makes sense, but that was a tough foe by any standard. Your victory was the culmination of your daily training and the experience you've gained from your field exercises. You should all be proud of yourselves. Thank you, sir. Well, I guess you have a point. Thank you for your help, instructor. Now we return to the entrance. Like, I should have probably prepared a bit better before that, I feel. Because it's like, I went into that just being like, yeah, I'll be alright. The same with the spiders. It's like, should have prepared better. Can I teleport back to the entrance from here? Trade. Like, I should get some of this stuff sorted. Before the next one, really, shouldn't I? Or maybe when I'm in Crossbell, because that's clearly where we're heading, so... Is there a quick way back to the entrance? This thing, is there actually a quick way back to the entrance? Do I literally have to...
really need to go through here.
Like... Yeah. I was gonna say, surely there was a way back. I can't remember having to come all the way back before. There we go. Trial is over. Should we head back to the entrance? Return to the first floor and end the trial. I love that bit so much. Yes, well, I've got work to do. Afterwards, Professor Schmidt's attitude caused Yuna's temper to flare once again. Rean and the others left the keep, accompanied by a profusely apologetic Tita. Baby, beep, baby, beep, 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 beep. After that, Rean got lunches for Class 7 and Tita at the cafeteria. Since time was running out, he dropped them off, and then went to the briefing in the tactical conference room. (2:55 p.m.) Hey, Rean. Instructor Herschel, too. Hi, Randy. I don't think the others have arrived yet. You two seem friendly all of a sudden. Well, you see, we were talking last night, and... just two guys having a manly heart-to-heart. That was a pretty wild night, wasn't it, Rean? For a manly heart-to-heart, most of the talk was about women. I'll say this, Randy, you certainly live up to your name. Well, Randy, stop, you're gonna make me blush. Oh, you guys. You can start calling me Randy too, Instructor Herschel. Us instructors are gonna need to stick together if we want to survive this school year. And then you can call me Towa too. Towa 2? What happened to Towa 1? Thanks, Randy. Alright, back at you, Towie. Hey, don't give me a weird nickname like that. Oh, you had a nickname for Una too, right? Uni, was it? Yeah, it's a habit of mine. Nicknamed a bunch of pals back in Crossbell. Teotar, Keto, Johnster. Hey, how's Teeny Towa sound? Actually, Towie's fine, yeah.
Well, well. It sure is lively in here.
It's about to get rowdier.
Sorry, ma'am.
For what? It warms my heart to see young people such as yourselves opening up to each other. Not to mention, it's to the school's benefit for the instructors to all get along. It'll be important for our next set of field exercises, too. I'm told the location will be more troublesome than last time.
Why?
Huh? Sorry for the wait.
Instructor Michael, welcome back. Huh?
You! What's going on?
Thank you, Chief Instructor. And of course you as well, Your Highness. We welcome you to our campus. Thank you for coming all the way here.
My apologies for the sudden visit.
Crown Prince Cedric Rise Arno.
I'm Cedric Arnor of Thors Military Academy's main campus.
Rize.
However, I am not here today as a student. I come as a representative of the Imperial family to explain the current situation.
He grew up? If you hadn't noticed. Name in the game, everyone! Triple dot. No way. Is this the next location for our field exercises? Yes, they will be held in the easternmost territory of the Empire, the Crossbelt Province. The international trade city annexed into the Empire 1.5 years ago. You will depart Friday evening. The duration will be 3 days. I have a few questions. I thought we were only supposed to cover the western half of the Empire. Originally, yes. However, next weekend an inspection team will be dispatched to Crossbelt from the Imperial mainland. By invitation of Governor General Rufus. Seriously? But I haven't heard anything about that. As a countermeasure to threats from terrorists and the Republic, news of the team's visit will only be publicly announced at the end of the week. All members of the inspection team are top-class VIPs. Naturally, the Imperial Army and Railway Military Police will lay out an airtight security system. However, considering the society has begun to move, it was decided to bring insurance. And so, the Ashen Chevalier and Thors Branch Campus will just so happen to be holding field exercises in the area at the time. I see. I understand the reasoning behind it. But why did you come here yourself, Your Highness? It seemed as though you were trying to speak on behalf of the Imperial government. The Principal of Gwyn? Oh no, this is just my own selfishness. Traditionally, the Director of Thors has been a member of the Imperial family. However, the position has sat empty since my older brother relinquished it last year. As the youngest son of the Arnor family, I wish to see the branch campus with my own eyes. I see. It's been some time since I last saw you, but you certainly have changed. Seems you've been trained well. Indeed, thank you. As stated, the upcoming field exercises will take place in the Crossbelt Province. Instructor Herschel, please stay behind and draw up a preliminary travel plan. Meeting adjourned. Salute, His Imperial Highness. No.